monsters! Hello, interwebs, and welcome back to Let's Play Ace Attorney Investigations 2. My name's SkiniMini.
And I'm Pharaoh.
Last episode...
Threw you off track, didn't I?
Yeah, a little bit.
A little bit.
Last episode, Sebation and Courtney came in and like, this is our crime scene. And, so we're like, oh, great, that's awesome. So they're kind of taking over because apparently, Kay lost her memory, so she's apparently a suspect because, that woman is Jill, who Kay was supposed to meet up with. So they're obviously trying to put two and two together, and now it's getting complicated. So now we gotta save Kay.
Yay. Yay for Kay.
Yay for Kay. So let's listen to Sebastian's argument.
Oh, do I have to?
Yes, you do. Here we go.
Right off the bat, I'm not sure if I'm ready to do this.
Well, you're going to because we're recording.
That's true.
Why we suspect Kay?
I am the best in the world. No one else can do what I do. Yes, that's why I was the first to realize that Kay Faraday is the culprit. She broke into the meeting room in order to steal something. In other words, she's the only one who could have killed Miss Crane. This logic's as awful as ever, sir.
Harsh words coming from you, detective. I asked for some basis to your claims, yet your reasoning has told me absolutely nothing. However, we have no evidence to prove she didn't do it either.
Oh, don't worry, Kay. I'm sure Mr. Edgeworth will pull off a miracle. Hallelujah!
You think my deductions are some kind of miracle work? You better not disappoint me. Understand, Miles Edgeworth? Because if you do, this whip of mine won't stay silent.
It was kind of funny. They mentioned like miracles and all that, and then I don't know if it's because if the PICs are pompous or whatever, but you see in the background they have like stained glass windows for their for decorations. It's like, okay, you do you.
You do you, honey. All right. Why we suspect Kay? Okay, he's the best in the world. Shut up. That's why I was the first to realize. Okay, let's press on that because how did you come to this conclusion?
What the first statement?
No, it's the second one. Sorry, the second statement.
That's why I was the first to realize. Okay.
If you would believe Kay is the culprit, then I would like to hear the basis for your reasoning.
Just sit back and I don't know what the hell that was, but okay. I was gonna go for like a Waluigi laugh, like wah!
Yeah, we made that reference last time.
Did we? Okay. Just sit back and be in awe of my brilliant deductions. Nothing escapes the watchful eye of the best. Before I had even laid eyes on the crime scene, no, before I even was aware of the case, yes, I knew that she was the culprit. Yo!
Basis of your reasoning.
Yes, ma'am. Well.
Okay, that didn't help. She broke into the meeting room in order to steal something. Okay, press on that.
Hold
it. To steal something? Steal what, exactly?
Well, that's...
What Kay Faraday tried to steal was a file. Its contents, to be exact. An investigation report regarding Prosecutor Edgeworth. Do you have any evidence to prove she needed something like that? I am not the one who needs to present evidence. Isn't that right, Prosecutor Edgeworth? Yes. I suppose that may be true. What? At any rate, Sebastian, please continue your reasoning. Okay. In other words, she's the only one who could have killed Miss Crane. Don't we have something?
Trying to see what we got.
forgetting to check the evidence before we record.
We keep forgetting. We're always gonna keep forgetting. It's just a staple now. So, whoops.
Okay, I kind of want to present the letter somewhere, but it's like there's no motive for her to kill somebody, but I feel like that's gonna come into play. She broke into the meeting room in order to steal something.
Okay, wait, how'd she break in there in the first place?
Yeah, that's what I'm like, how? You need a key card.
Oh wait, that might actually be it then.
Oh.
Because the key card says it was in Jill's possession. You need it, right, for entering the meeting room.
That's right. Okay, I want to present it.
Objection!
Yes! Nice.
I smart.
Yes, you are. Sometimes. Never mind. Oh, I mean, uh-oh. Oh, you're...
Sorry, Sassy. You're grabbing me through.
Good job. Good job.
Hey.
The best man for the job should know all the best places.
Unfortunately, it seems that you are not the best man for the job.
Are you mocking me?
Yes. That's for you to decide. You didn't even know about this key card, did you?
Well, of course I know about that. You need to enter this room. Oh, damn. Huh? Was it really needed?
This foolishly... not this again. This foolish fool simply doesn't know when to give up.
Ouch!
Sebastian, do you really suspect Kay?
That's right. She's the only one who could have done it.
Well then, allow me to ask you. Since this room can only be entered by using a key card, how did she enter the room without one?
Well, she probably used this and that, and,
Oh? Did you pull a muscle? Allow me to explain. The door could
Brain
only
muscle.
be opened. If there's anything in there.
Right.
The door could only be opened by members. God. Ah! The door could only be opened by members of the PIC, which means. God. Yes, that's correct. She conceded so easily. Take a look at this. Get a load of this. Sorry.
Yeah.
I guess this is from Sonic. Remember Sonic Adventure 2? No, actually, no. It's his first one, Sonic Adventure.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Anyway,
sorry. Take a look at this. It's a record of the room that I investigated just a while ago. At 12:52 p.m., the door was opened using Miss Crane's keycard.
AM, if it matters.
Oh, what did I say, AM? I said PM?
You said PM. Yep.
Oh. Oops! It's probable that the killer entered the room together with the victim, Miss Crane. After entering, the situation must have soured, leading to the murder. Your logic holds, but it is still merely conjecture, and it would imply that the killer and the victim were acquainted.
No way, pal. Kid doesn't even know the victim. Oh, here we go.
Yep. That is merely an assumption on your part, unless you have any evidence to prove your claim. Evidence is everything, in court and at the crime scene. Without it, your argument is invalid. In that case, I trust that you have evidence to prove that Kay Faraday and the victim were connected. Of course. What? This letter was discovered by Dr. Young in Miss Crane's breast pocket.
You want me?
Victim's belongings? Huh?
You want me to take over?
Yes, please.
Okay. The victim's belongings. Why did she withhold such vital evidence until now? Could it be she was waiting for the perfect time to reveal it? Come to think of it. And I came over the old blood. And that time it is late last night. What are you doing?
You had your tongue ahead. You might well matter. I'll read it to you. To Miss Crane, thank you so much for helping with my plan. I'm glad that we can help each other get what we want. It's like killing 2 birds with 1 stone. Please get revenge for 12 years ago. K. In other words, Kay Faraday and Miss Crane were accomplices. They probably planned to steal something from this room.
Preposterous!
Wait, that means the main culprit is... It's still Kay Faraday, of course. It just means her crimes have increased by yet 1 more. Hold up. Did she type this on computer paper? Hold on. Okay, shut up for a second. Okay, let me check this. Victim's letter. To Miss Crane, they searched on my plan. I'm glad we could help each other. It's like... Please get revenge 12 years ago. They forged it! Jerk, and there's blood on it. Alright, we're back.
Yeah, sorry.
No worries. Alright. I'm the main culprit?
Oh, don't believe her, Kay. It's all a bunch of nonsense. There's no way Kay would do something like that.
Nonsense? Not at all. The evidence speaks for itself. Wouldn't you agree?
No! I knew that they wouldn't suspect Kay unless they had some sort of proof, but to think they would actually have such decisive evidence. Nicely done, Justine!
Thank you very much.
Hold it! Your explanation is still insufficient. I cannot accept such an argument.
Sebastian, would you please leave this to me?
Alright, make sure you shut Mr. Edgeworth up once and for all. I can't allow their allegations to gain any more momentum. I must turn it around here.
Turn it around.
Like the speed of sound. Never mind. Those aren't even the lyrics.
No.
No.
No. Alright, the letter from Kay. The relationship between Kay Faraday and Miss Crane is as documented in the letter. She roped Miss Crane into assisting her with her plan. However, for some reason, their partnership broke down. Miss Crane was murdered, but with her dying breath, she managed to retaliate. Her parting gift is this letter, which she tucked safely away in her left breast pocket.
Her testimony's even better than before. What? I had it right before. Damn it. Her testimony's even better than ever. Maybe the most perfect it's ever been, sir.
Don't you dare say that, Gumshoe. Don't you dare say that.
Are you gonna be alright, Mr. Edgeworth? Yes, of course.
How unsightly, Miles Edgeworth. Save your stoic act for some other time.
Miss Von Karma, just whose side are you on?
I'm on nobody's side, Scruffy. When searching for the truth, it's best not to take sides.
Watch what you say, Miss Von Karma, or else Mr. the Best is gonna... Best, you say? Well, I can tell you that the side I'm always on is...
How irritating.
Well, I suppose that's one thing we can agree on.
I feel like that was Edgeworth's whelp moment. He's like,
Well. He's like, well.
Alright, here we go. Alright, so the letter from Kay. The relationship between Kay and Faraday is documented in the letter. Okay, but we also have... excuse me. We also have the our letter. Which I promise that I'll get it back for you, your most precious memory. So it's like... I feel like that would be used somewhere as well, but I don't know. I feel like that just helps their case, not ours.
Right, it's like, well, yeah, you're just showing me that they know each other. Now what? It's like...
Yeah, so I don't know if we can present yet, so let's just press.
On the first... which
yeah,
statement?
on the first statement.
Okay. And just what kind of relationship did Kay have with the victim?
In the letter, she wrote, "Thank you so much for helping me with my plan." Their relationship should be quite obvious. Oh, that's right. Alright, she wrote Miss Crane to assisting her with her plan. Okay, what's the plan?
I would like to hear about Kay's alleged plan in more detail.
Just as she wrote in the letter, she wanted to steal something.
What's more, the sender of the letter is Kay Faraday, so it's obvious who the main culprit is. Objection! That letter could have easily been forged. It doesn't prove that she planned to steal anything.
If memory serves me right, wasn't she a great thief?
She's, taking a break at the moment.
I doubt there is any thief who would inform a prosecutor about their upcoming crimes. Perhaps she simply returned to her trade without you knowing?
I suppose I have no means of denying that possibility.
Kay Faraday planned the theft and Miss Crane got caught up in it. Okay, however, for some reason their partnership broke down. Okay, press.
For some reason, you say? It seems your explanation isn't very clear.
I'm sure the reason will become clear upon further investigation. But more importantly, there is no evidence to prove that Kay Faraday did not commit this crime.
While there's some evidence to suggest that she committed a crime, none of it can truly be called decisive evidence.
What about the letter that shows their complicity and the scene of the crime? I think it's fair to say we cannot decisively rule out the possibility that she committed the crime. Miss Crane was murdered, but with her dying breath, she managed to retaliate. Press. Wait a minute, hold on.
Too late, I already pressed.
Sorry, okay, sorry, press.
Do you have any evidence to prove that Kay was a murderer? Haven't you been listening? We've been saying that this is the letter is the evidence! Oh? And where in the letter does it say that she planned to murder the victim? Well, that's, I got it! It's a hidden message written in invisible ink that can only be read by heating it up. Like Scooby-Doo!
Sebastian, I wouldn't get your hopes up for something like that. I'm gonna laugh if that's actually true. I'm like, well, I'll be darned.
Although you wouldn't say that. You wouldn't say that though.
No, I'd say something else off screen.
Off screen.
There is, of course, evidence that points to her as the criminal. Her parting gift is this letter, which she tucked safely away in her left breast pocket. Right.
Well, what did you want to do before then? Before I...
Oh, I already pressed.
Well, me too, but... okay, we'll figure it out later.
Yeah.
We searched the victim's left breast pocket as well, but...
You found nothing, I presume?
Naturally, the officer who found the letter immediately brought the best man on the scene. What?
You do that so well. You're so good at this.
Thank you. You make me blush.
The letter was safely tucked away in her left breast pocket, right above her heart. I believe this letter carries Miss Crane's will for the criminal to be arrested.
I have no interest in your beliefs. What I'm interested in is the truth. You said that the letter was in the left breast pocket of the victim, correct?
I swear by the goddess of law, there are no lies or mistakes in my statement. The letter was indeed discovered inside the victim's left breast pocket.
The victim had been stabbed in the left chest area where the letter was hidden. This may very well be an important clue. I didn't think that Kay wrote the letter. But unless I can draw out more information here, that thought means nothing. I should start by pressing her for more details.
Okay, so we just pressed everything, and I'm gonna go to the last statement. Oh, dang it! Ah. 1, 2, 3. Her parting gift. Okay. 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 I think maybe the autopsy report, because it says the cause of death stab wound was to the left chest. Head wound was post-mortem. So if it was found in her pocket, that letter should have holes in it. Just because it has blood on it doesn't mean anything.
Right.
So, present.
Objection!
Yes!
What? What even was that, Danny?
That was my excited, like, oh, Courtney, you.
Oh, okay. All right, I'm not even gonna question it anymore. Just
Should you even, though?
no. That's stupid of me. I mean, because I make weird noises, you make weird noises. Like, these recordings are just odd, but you know, yep.
Oh, God.
The victim held on to the truth until a dying breath. A truly touching story indeed.
The voices of the dead are soft. One must listen carefully to hear their dying wishes. And Miss Crane has spoken. Kay Faraday is the culprit.
Perhaps the voices you have been hearing are actually the whispers of the devil.
Oh!
Hey! Don't make fun of Justine! Let's listen to the voice of reason. Judge Courtney, please take a look at the autopsy report.
There is no need. I remember it perfectly. The victim was stabbed in the left breast. No, it can't be.
The letter was found in the victim's left breast pocket. And that's where the victim was stabbed with a candelabra, right, sir? Precisely. It wouldn't have been possible to stab her there without piercing the letter as well. Sid, that begs the question. Why was the letter found in the victim's pocket? It's simple. It was placed there after the victim was murdered to throw suspicion onto Kay. Somebody intentionally wanted to create this very situation. In other words, there exists a possibility that the letter was forged by the true culprit.
No!
The real murderer tried to pin the crime on Kay. That is the only explanation for the letter. And in doing so, the murderer ended up digging their own grave, right, sir? The culprit... the culprit is Kay Faraday. The letter was, yeah, it was actually found in the victim's other pocket. Huh? What are you saying, pal? The officer's report was wrong when he said the letter was in her left pocket. It's actually in the... Youch!
A foolish fool who continues to make a fool of himself. Is there no cure for your foolishness?
Why do you keep whipping me? Hey, quit calling me a fool! Yo!
I saved you the trouble of punishing him yourself.
Indeed. Though I had no intention of punishing him. Maybe later. The letter is stained with blood. No doubt because it was found in the left breast pocket. There couldn't have been an error in the officer's report. Unless you were the investigator. Say something, Justine! I see you have no objections. Then allow me to continue. There's one potential suspect in this case. Don't be ridiculous! The killer entered his very room! There wasn't anyone else who did that besides Kay Faraday and the victim! To enter the meeting room, one needs a key card. And their reasoning assumes that the murderer and the victim entered the room together. This is what we overlooked. If we just discard that assumption, then... This evidence reveals the other suspect besides Kay.
What is the other piece of evidence, y'all?
Keep going.
Keep going.
Yeah.
Dang it, is it gonna be a to be continued? Okay, fine.
That's the only reason why I say it.
Okay. Oh, the keycard record, because somebody entered beforehand. Man, this is giving me the extra special case in the first game vibes.
Oh yeah! Oh god, yeah, that one.
Like, so much. Okay, so obviously it's I think it's the keycard record, because whoever's number that is, that could be a possibility who the culprit might be. So, this!
Take that!
This is a keycard record George Courtney handed me earlier. The victim's keycard was used at 12:52 a.m. And there was one more person who also used the keycard.
So you're saying this person was waiting to ambush the victim inside the meeting room? The keycard was used at 10:15 p.m. I wouldn't say that's impossible. No, you were quiet. Shut up. Oh, God. Dang it. No, it's impossible.
And what makes you say that, pal? You got any proof?
Of course I do. I myself am that proof.
Excuse me?
I was the one who used that keycard after all. So that's your number?
I guess so.
Oh, well. Is there something strange about a PIC member entering the PIC meeting room? Yes!
I'm sure. That proves nothing. The fact that you were in here at all makes you a suspect. Or do you perhaps have any evidence that you didn't kill your colleague?
Such nonsense. What would I gain by murdering her? I can say the same thing about Kay. How does it feel? God!
You like it? Allow me to reiterate what you said earlier. I'm sure it will all become clear upon further investigation.
Why would I, a faithful servant of the law, commit a crime? True enough, I entered this room. However, that alone is not reason enough to suspect me of a crime.
If that's the case, then please tell me why you entered this room.
I had some business to take care of, and some preparations had to be made.
Preparations? That sounds pretty suspicious, pal.
Unfortunately, I cannot disclose what these preparations were. However, I'm sure you could hazard a guess, Prosecutor Edgeworth.
So she was preparing for my hearing. She must have gathered all the necessary materials to take away my prosecutor's badge.
Oh.
Oh no.
Wonderful, wonderful. It's good to see young people go head-to-head so ruthlessly.
Who is that?
Oh. Who the hell? Sir? Why you look like homeboy from last game?
From where?
The last game. The first game of this. What's his name?
Oh, what's his damn name? Alba.
Alba, yeah, Kirkus Alba.
That takes me back. When I was young, I'd always butt heads with this brash detective. And then one day, he just disappeared. I hope he's still doing well.
Okay.
Here comes the waterworks.
Chairman to bed. Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep, it's exactly what you think it is.
Okay, and that's how I figured. I knew it. I was like, there's no way to bet. Okay.
Kind of, getting the picture now.
Yes, God, that makes sense. I knew it too. I was like, he's probably works with. Anyway, let's. Oh my God, Chairman DeBest.
Did she just say DeBest?
Oh.
Hello.
I don't like the fangs in your teeth.
Hello, Courtney. You sure are full of energy today. And if it isn't little Von Karma, look how much you've grown since I last saw you.
Sir, it has been quite a while.
A curtsy? You don't have to treat me like some sort of stranger, you know? Remember back in the old days when you'd sit on my lap and call me Unky Boo Boo? Bad touch, bad touch, bad touch!
No!
Unky
Bad
Boo
DeBest.
Boo. The fudge that thing. Oh God, here I go again. Oh, how I cried back then. Pops! What are you doing here?
Damn it.
I remember the PIC was killed and I heard that you were in charge of that case. So, what kind of prosecutor is followed around by his own father?
Hold your tongue! Do you have any idea who this man is? Chairman of the PIC, former chief prosecutor. He's the right hand of the goddess of law.
Now, Courtney. I'm just an old chunk of coal. There's no reason to speak so highly of me. Please excuse my subordinate's behavior. I am... Prosecutor Edgeworth, isn't it? Along with his trusty sidekick, Dick Gumshoe.
Oh.
I am Blaze the Best. At least I think it's Blaze.
I think it is, yeah. I don't know how else you would say it.
Blase, but I don't think that's...
No, he's not. No.
French. I'm the proud father of that idiot over there.
Oh, okay, good. He knows. Okay.
When that boy was born, me and the missus were happy as you can be, you see. But now, I don't even know where she's gone to. Pops! You need a handkerchief? Ah, yes. Sebation is an idiot, but he's such a good boy, you know. Quite the doting father and son. Now then, Courtney. How's the investigation going?
Sir, we've established that the culprit is Kay Faraday. We are currently focusing our efforts.
There are too many uncertainties in this case. It's impossible to determine that she's the culprit. Surely you haven't forgotten the matter of the letter? I already told you it was just a simple mistake. The letter was in another pocket. Ouch!
You talk too much.
No. Let's all play nice. Everyone, just calm down.
I'm sorry that you had to witness such an unsightly scene, Mr. Chairman.
Don't apologize, Courtney. I can follow everyone's logic. Except Sebastian's, that is.
God.
Hey, Pops! Chairman the Best, I am a prosecutor. My duty is to bring criminals to justice. However, I won't make someone out to be a criminal without sufficient motive and evidence. I've heard about you and your relationship with a suspect, you know. They share such a strong bond. Kay has assisted the police in arresting criminals countless times, pal! There are too many facets of this case that remain unexplored. I see. The bonds of youth are a wonderful thing indeed.
Okay.
But that is that, and this is this. You know? What's that supposed to mean? Excuse me. The prosecutor's office needs to resolve this case as quickly as possible. I mean, just think of all the other cases that are piling up. There's no time to waste here. It's unfortunate, but you understand, right, Edgeworth? What? Now then, Kay Faraday. I'd like to arrest you now.
Okay.
No! I won't let you! Kay's innocent, pal!
Sorry, my phone vibrated.
No, you're fine.
To defy Chairman DeBest is to defy the law. It would be a grave act of disloyalty. In other words, a hearing won't be needed. Are you prepared to lose your prosecutor's badge?
That's... Miss Edgeworth's badge! You can't do that!
Using a prosecutor's badge as a shield. What has the PIC come to?
Kay, you haven't done anything wrong.
Mr. Edgeworth, it was only for a short time, but thank you for everything. I'm sorry I turned out to be a criminal. We will make sure to impart your confession to the goddess of law. Are they seriously just
Oh, what should I do? When I was young, I wanted to become a defense attorney like my father. Someone who can fight to save those in need. And right now, this badge is holding me back. A mere badge for the life of a dear friend. I don't even have to consider it.
All right. Farewell, Mr. Edgeworth.
Hold it!
Yes!
Hold it right there! Judge Courtney!
What is it now, Prosecutor Edgeworth? Is he gonna hand a... This is your prosecutor's badge. Prosecutor Edgeworth, what is the meaning of this?
Consider this my resignation.
He did not!
I am no longer a prosecutor.
Mr. Edgeworth? What are you doing? Explain yourself, Miles Edgeworth. You can't be...
You okay?
Yeah, I'm just in shock. You can't be serious.
Mr. Edgeworth, you're joking, right? If you aren't a prosecutor, then I... My only mission is to bring the truth to light. If it's the prosecutor's path to turn a blind eye to the truth, then that title is worth nothing to me.
Oh.
I will walk in the path that I believe in. I will not be stopped here.
Objection! You're running away from Von Karma. From me?
No matter what you say, I don't intend to go back on my decision.
You're leaving me behind again? I'll never forgive you for this! No, this is all my fault. I'm sorry. If only I weren't here.
Wait! Kay!
Don't you dare, girl!
Detective Gumshoe, don't follow me! But, Mr. Edgeworth, boss! I'm not your boss anymore, Detective. Oh, that's
Jeez.
just too much, sir! It's always been you and me. We've always been a team! Detective Gumshoe, you no longer need to follow my lead. You should try to accomplish whatever you can on your end.
No. No.
This is bad. We just let a dangerous criminal escape. How could I let her get away? And after all my hard work, you see.
Rest assured, Mr. Chairman, this area will be locked down immediately.
Good, good. I expect the best from you, Courtney. Walks like he has a stick up his ass.
Probably does. Don't. Sorry.
So, what do you think so far?
Oh, my heart. Like, I already know he'd be, So, is he seriously gonna be a defense attorney in this whole case? This is good. Oh my god. I'm so giddy.
You just gotta keep playing and find out.
Okay, we're recording more. We better record more today.
I'm not planning on stopping.
Okay, good. Well, we kind of have to because we have to sleep and eat.
I mean, you know what I mean, you know, we're not machines.
Beep boop.
Oh my god, no, she is. Ah!
Alright, guys. It's been... Wow. No words. Pretty much. So, in the next episode, I guess we'll go try to find Kay.
No words. Speaks more.
So, thank you guys so very much for watching. And if no one's told you that they love you today, we do.
Have a great day, everybody.
Bye.